So guys, first of all, we already have everything in place: your dummy, your hair, your ventilating needle, and everything. Okay, so I'm going to be starting from this corner here. As a beginner, you don't want to take too much hair. This is even too much. Okay, you just want to take little or very small amount of hair, so you'll be able to control what you're doing. Try to like separate the hairs, and you also do not want to have short strands, please. So ensure that you've taken out all these very short strands in the hair. So you can see there are no short strands here. Okay, so you want to make your loop, and when you make your loop, I always ensure that the hairs are separate. When the hairs are separate like this, it's very easy for you to control the amount of strands you are taking. Okay, so when the hairs are too close, it's very hard for you to control the amount of strands you're taking. So you want to try to separate the hairs like this. Okay, so yeah, let's move on. Pick your hole, bring it out from the other hole. If you haven't watched my detailed ventilation tutorials, you can also check those ones out. And then now you pick your hair. When you pick your hair, you try to separate the hair so you don't have everything together, okay? And you hold it really tight to maintain the tension, like I'm doing now. And then you bring the hair out. So now that the hair is out, you want to pick one side of the hair and knot that. That's to make your first knot. And after you make your first knot, you want to pull on these other parts that you're holding here, so that this first knot will be very tight. But you want to ensure that you're not pulling too hard, because if you pull too hard, it's going to cut and you have to start again. Okay, pull on the hair, but not don't pull too hard, sorry. And then you make your second loop with the second hair. Once you're done with your second loop, while you're pulling out this hair, you want to ensure you're also pulling on this other side to make the knot very tight. Okay, so let's try that one more time. So first you pick your hole and bring it out, and then you pick your hair, maintain the tension, you bring out the hair, and then you knot the first side like this. Okay, and then you knot the second side like this. And when you're bringing out the hair, you want to also pull on this side so the knot will be very tight. Okay, so let's try that one more time. You pick the hole, you pick your hair, you bring it out, and then you make your first knot, and then you make the second knot, and you bring it out and pull on this other side so the knot will be very tight. Okay, so let's try that one more time. Bring out the hair, you make your first knot, and then you make your second knot, and then you pull on this hair to tighten the knot. So you want to keep practicing that way till you get it. Okay, so if you're a beginner and you're having issues, you don't have to be too hard on yourself, because with time you're going to get used to it. So another method I want to share is this. Okay, separating the hair might be an issue for you, especially when you're doing it like this. Let me show you an example. Now that I have the hair like this, sometimes when you bring out the hair, it might be very hard for you to separate the hair, and all the hairs will just be together, and it's very hard for you to separate it. So this is a trick you can use So you can basically just have your hair around your hand like this. This will help you separate the hair without stress. Okay, but this might make work very slow for you. But if you're trying to, like, you know, get used to the double split knot method, this can be a trick for you. So basically just put the hair over your thumb like this, and then let's try to ventilate and see. So you see now that the hair is, it's very easy for you to separate the hair this way. So you just bring it out, not one side and then not the other side. You can see that this is a very easy trick to use. Okay, the only issue I have with this is that after each ventilation you have to like arrange the hair, and it's also going to be very difficult for you to control the amount of hair you're picking, but this will help you separate the hair with ease, as you can see me do. So you see. So you can see that I have to arrange the hair after each ventilation, and this is going to make work very slow. But like I said, this is a trick if you're having difficulties with trying to separate the hair. Yeah, and that's it. And you can see that the knots are very tight. That's basically all for today's video. Okay, if you do find this video helpful, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and leave a comment in the comment section below. Please subscribe to my channel for more amazing content. Thanks for watching, and bye.